Hi, this is Stephen Chang from howtostartablog.com. Today I'm going to do a case study of setting up a real-world blog, and we're actually going to convert that blog or customize the blog into an e-commerce store. Julie, who's a howtostartablog.com subscriber, she came to me needed help with setting up her blog, and she wanted to sell her artwork on her blog. So I've decided to help her out and also use this opportunity to do this video case study. So the first thing that we want to do is to actually install the WordPress blog software, and the way to do that, the easiest way that I know of, is to go to the control panel through the web hosting service. So most web hosting services out there will give you some kind of control panel, and cPanel is one of the more popular ones out there. So let's go ahead and log in here. Okay, once we've logged in, we want to go ahead and find this icon called Fantastical, and this is a tool where it lets you install all kinds of scripts, all kinds of software on your site with clicks of a mouse. Okay, so we want to install the root directory. Let's leave that blank, and let's go ahead and create a admin demo user. Let's call ourselves admin, and let's go ahead and leave those. I'm not sure what her email address is, but we can always change this later. And let's give a title and description. Let's call it, I think she makes handmade, let's call homemade knit artwork or whatever. Okay, let's go ahead and install it. Finish installation, and just like that, within minutes, we will have a fully functional blog. Okay, let's give it a few more seconds here. Okay, and now let's go to the site again. This is the default template that came with WordPress. So what we want to do is go to WordPress's dashboard, and you do that by typing your domain name /wp-admin. And let's go ahead and log in with the demo admin account. And Fantastical does install, it is a software tool that installs other software for you, and it's not always kept to the latest software, so the latest version of the software. What's nice about WordPress is that once you log in, it will actually tell you that if you have an outdated version, and we can actually go ahead and click on the link and get our WordPress installed to the latest version here. That's one of the nice things I like about WordPress. So periodically, as you log into your dashboard, you may get notices up on the top where WordPress has been upgraded. You can go ahead and upgrade it from clicking the link. I would suggest that you go ahead and back up all of your files, and I'll do a separate video on how to back up your WordPress install, or your entire website for that matter. Okay, so the very first thing I like to do, there's several things that we need to do once we have a WordPress installed. So let me just pull up the site once again. So obviously, you want to set up, set your site title, your tagline if you have one. This whole template needs to be changed to something that we can, it's more e-commerce friendly, and I'll show you a couple of resources that I use where we can find a e-commerce friendly template. So let's get rid of something that stands out most obviously. It's this hello world this first post that came with the install, the sample page. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. And here's what people don't realize or have trouble understanding is that WordPress comes with two types of content. Um, in fact, technically speaking, WordPress can support all kinds of content types, but the two most used types are the posts and the pages types. The posts will appear, if you were to post more blog posts, it will appear on the main content section of your site, which is this section right here. And as you put more posts, your older posts just gets pushed down. Now the pages are what appears in the menu. So the home is obviously your root site and the sample page. And we can actually see Hello World post and the sample page. So if we were to go to the posts inside the dashboard, here we see Hello World. And if we were to go to the pages, we actually see the sample page that appeared on the this menu here. So let's go ahead and why don't we go ahead and set up a few basic pages. And before we do that, let me explain what permalink is. Permalink is what appears in your browser URL. So what this is saying is that this sample page has the appearance of artbyjewel.com/?page_ID=2, which is kind of ugly. And most of what we've seen nowadays is that we actually have pages that are the actual where the URL is the actual title of the page title. So for example, where if I put my mouse over sample pages, you'll see that this permalink down here, down where down beneath Chrome, where it says artbyjewel.com/?page ID=2. So let's go ahead and change that to something that's more readable. And we can go ahead and go to settings, permalinks. The ones I like to use is to basically just use the post name as your URL format. Go ahead and save that. Okay, so it's updated. Let's go over back to the pages and let's reuse this guy so you can see that it converted that ugly URL to what this title of the page is. So common practice for a website, we need a about page. So let's go ahead and create about. And since we're reusing the sample page title, we also want to change this guy. One quick way, instead of typing this out, if you have a long title, one quick way is to get rid of this guy, get rid of the existing permalink and hit OK. WordPress will be smart enough to use whatever title you have, your page title, as your permalink. So in the editor, you have a visual view and a text view. The text view is what's known as the HTML code. If you are familiar with HTML code, you can actually go in here or use a separate HTML editor like Front Page or EnView or Dreamweaver or another one of your whatever favorite HTML editor is. You can go ahead and make your page in your editor, copy the HTML code and paste it in here. Or you can, if you don't know HTML, you can just go ahead and use the visual editor here. Let's go ahead, Control A for select all and remove it. And let's go ahead and put some filler here. This is the about page. Jewel will come back here in the dashboard and update it later since we are running out of time. Okay, let's go ahead and update this guy. And once that's done, refresh our blog and we will see that what used to be the sample page became the about page. And here we have the content here. All right, let's not worry about how this all looks. What we want to do is create some basic pages, and then we'll worry about changing the template of this. You can do this either way. We can either change the template first, then fill in the content, or we can do the basic contents and then change the template. So either way is okay. We can leave this hello world here for now. So Let me also go ahead and talk about plugins. Since the next page that I want to do is the contact page. You want a way for your visitors to contact you. This will be a skeleton page for now. I'm going to go into plugins. Plugins are essentially other extensions to WordPress that you can extend WordPress beyond its core capabilities. Let's go ahead and add a new plugin. The contact page, what I like to use for contact pages is a I think it's called the fast and secure contact, but let me go ahead and type in contact and see what WordPress gives me. So these are all the available contact form plugins that we can use. The ones that I like to use is called the Fast Secure Contact Form. Let's go ahead and install this guy. Activate it. Now once this guy is activated, we can go under the options, disable vCita, whatever this is. We don't need that. And here it gives you a shortcode. Now let me explain what shortcode is. Let's go back to our contact pages. I have copied that shortcode here by doing Control-C, and I'm going to go ahead and paste it. So what's behind the scene here is that this shortcode is going to get converted into an actual contact form, an email contact form, and that's done because we've installed the Fast and Secure Contact Form plugin. So the plugin provides you with a shortcode that you can basically paste it anywhere, even inside a blog post, inside a page. So you can use the shortcode anywhere in your page. But since our contact page is nothing but a contact form, let's go ahead and update this guy, and let's see what we have. We got the about, and let's go back to contact. So that shortcode get automatically converted to this email contact form with this captcha code to fight off spam. So now our site has a about and a contact page. We obviously will need a page. Maybe we'll call it the catalog page, and the catalog page is where we list the artwork that Jewel wants to sell. So let me stop this video for now, and I'll do a separate video because this video is getting long. So what's to come with the next video is the actual setup of the catalog page.